Welcome back to Cook It Simple with Eric. Today we're going to have some fun. So a couple months ago, a real good subscriber, James, had emailed me for a suggestion on a recipe that him and his family like to make. So I thought, well, we're going to try it out one day on the channel, and we have finally done it. So we are making a pizza casserole. So thank you, James from Houston, Texas, for the suggestion. But I tried something different. So instead of trying to make the recipe, then coming and showing you guys, like a separate time, I thought, you know what? I'm going to cook it for the first time with you guys. And that's what we did. So this is my first time cooking it. So stick around. Let's see how I do. All right, the ingredients that we're going to be using are right here in front of us. Just a handful of ingredients as usual. So first off, we're going to start with our 1 pound box of Rotini pasta. We're going to boil up or cook up the whole thing. We'll probably use just like the pasta salad video that I made. We'll hopefully use it all. If not, we'll set some back and use it for something else. But I like to keep my sauce and cheese and all my ratios just right. So we're also using a 14-ounce jar of pizza sauce. I just picked up Classico. Never tried it before. So we'll try it. We're also using probably about a half a bag of your Italian style shredded cheese. We're going to use about a half a bag of your mozzarella shredded cheese. We've got 1 pound of your 80/20 ground beef. And I picked up some Italian sausage, some pork sausage. It's mild. I'm not going to use the whole thing. I want about a half pound of Italian sausage in it. So I'm going to go ahead and go with 2 of them. It gives us, around a half pound. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to brown it up with the hamburger, but I'm going to slice the casings open and get the meat out, kind of chunk it all up, and just cook everything together that way. So, and I'm also going to add black olives because I really like black olives on my pizza, so might as well put it in our pizza casserole. And if need be, we'll season it with some Italian seasoning or salt and pepper, garlic, whatever we need to do. So now what I've got started back here is I'm going to brown the hamburger and the sausage in the old cast iron skillet. We're going to heat up our sauce to a boil. And that, I've already got water probably about up to here. It's salted nicely. We'll bring the water up to a boil. We'll cook up our Rotini pasta according to the manufacturer's spec here, which in this case is about 7 minutes. So we'll cook it for about 7 minutes. And then once we're all done, we'll just combine everything together, make sure our cheese and meat and sauce ratios are just right. And then we're going to try it. So I say we just get started back here, browning hamburger, cooking our pasta, just heating up our sauce. I'm not going to give you full details of it because I do have videos on how to cook pasta and how to brown hamburger. So let's get started. Okay, we have our hamburger and our sausage browned nicely. Let it caramelize a little bit. Give it a little extra flavor. We have our sauce piping hot. That's going to help melt the cheese. Our pasta, I believe we should be, oh yeah, looks good. I think feels about al dente. I'll check that out. So I'll meet you over here and we'll build this thing. Okay, let's get this thing built quickly. So first off, I'm just going to get a couple big scoops of our pasta, our Rotini pasta. Make sure everything is hot. We want our cheese to melt. So we'll do about half there. I am going to go ahead and start with a handful of your Italian style. Put that in there. And I'd say that's probably about a 1/4 cup I just put in. And now your mozzarella. Put that in, about a 1/4 cup. We're going to put some black olives. Now I did drain them, so make sure you drain them. Okay. So with our meat, we're just going to add about half. There, like I said, it's burger. Hopefully you get a good shot here. I got to act quickly, so put that in there for now. Our sauce is piping hot. Let's go ahead and put about half the sauce in. There. I think I have a napkin over here. Okay. Let's mix this. We gotta get our cheese going here. Hopefully everybody can kind of see what we're starting out with. Just want to get a good start on our cheese melted. Might not be the right spoon for it. Like I said, I have not made this before, but I'm trusting James's recipe. And James is trusting me to make it right, so. Alright. Let's split that up a little bit. First one. I think the star of the show is going to be that cheese in the pasta. Who doesn't like a good cheese? Alright, we got string cheesy. And of course, if this cools down while you're doing that, you can always heat things back up. Get that cheese broke up where you want it. So, alright. There we are. I think this looks wonderful, so I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit more cheese on top and we'll give this thing a try. Well, now comes the fun part, the taste test. So this has cooled down a little bit since I've been trying to run around, do different camera angles and everything, and I'm telling you what, it sounds good, it looks cheesy. The pasta, I think I ended up using all of it, if I remember. So I'm just going to get a big bowl because once I get done talking to you guys, I want to eat it. I want to eat the whole thing because it smells amazing. I haven't even tried it yet. I didn't taste test it. I trust James's recipe on this, and like I said, we've emailed back and forth, and he's given me his take on it, so I made it that way. Now I did add, James was the one who suggested the pork sausage, the Italian sausage. So I went with it because I do love a good Italian sausage. So let's see if we can get black olive in there, some cheese, some stringiness. So let's give it a try. Oh yeah, that is right on. definitely glad I added the Italian sausage to it. If you didn't want that, you could add Italian seasonings to bring up the flavor. But man, I tell you, this is a darn good pasta. So I have plenty to take in my lunch, so makes me happy. A little bit of prep cooking there. So, but James, thank you again so much for getting a hold of me, and I'll let you know shortly that I made it, and that way you can see how it went. But till then, let's see, anything. Oh, I do have one question outside of this that I need some answers on, which is I'm looking for a hot cocoa homemade mix to make hot cocoa. If you have some recipes for that, please send it in a comment. I would sure like to do that, because it's that time of year for some hot cocoa. So if you could, send me your recipes. I would sure love them. But I do appreciate that. So until next week, I'll see you then.